As I told you, this is your 6 marks question, compulsory in your examination. You have debentures, long-term loans, comes under non-current. Fixed asset they have given directly, it is 15 lakh. So prepare balance sheet of White Limited. So what is the name you have to give? If both the sides you get the same answer, your answer is correct. Hello everyone, I am your Adarsh sir, lecturer in Vidhyaashram PU College, the Temple of Excellence. So we are in the last as well as 7th session of your topic called Financial Statement of a Company. So in the previous session we completed your income statement as well as balance sheet. The same balance sheet will work out 2 more problems in this session so that we can wind up this topic here. As I told you, this is your 6 marks question, compulsory in your examination. You may get income statement or you may get balance sheet. So compared to your income statement, balance sheet is easy. Why? Because format will be there, just you have to fill up the blanks. But you have to remember that format. We'll go for the problem so that we'll close this topic. This is the first problem of this session. Now, prepare balance sheet of Jindal Limited as on 31st March 2018 as per Schedule 3 of Companies Act 2013 from the following information. These are the information available. You know the format, fill up the blanks. Now, before this, we will divide which comes under liability and which comes under asset. Yes. Now, share capital, liability, reserve and surplus, liability, debenture liability, creditors liability, bills payable liability, asset, receivable is an asset, investment is asset, and cash equivalent also asset. Luckily in the few problems they will give you like this only. First they will give all the assets or liabilities, then which is followed by your assets. Now you know the format, this will be your format. Whatever information available here you have to fill. Easiest thing. Will do? Yes, we'll start. So first you have to write down this format. Before that what you should do? Yes, you have to mention balance sheet of Jindal Limited as on 31st March. So what is the year given? 2018. So 31st March 2018. This is the first thing you have to do. Once if it is done, same format, copy paste. Copy in examination you cannot copy paste. You have to remember and paste. Now equity and liability, shareholders fund, share capital, reserve and surplus. Then non-current liability means, remember what is a non-current liability? Yes, the debenture is a non-current liability, and any bank loans, that is non-current liability. Now current liability, other than these things, it may be bills payable, creditors, bank overdraft, any provisions, all comes under non-current liability. Once if it is done, we'll go for the asset. Like your furniture, building, machinery comes under fixed asset. Your investment and your preliminary expenses comes under non-current asset, and your debtors, cash, bank balance, inventory, stock, all comes under. Inventory and stock are both are same. Everything, anything which is receivable comes under your current asset. Clear? Yes, we'll start now. As per the question, what is the first one? We have share capital. How much we have? 10 lakh. Your share capital is 10 lakh. No working note, so you can write directly it is at 10 lakh. Now, reserve and surplus, is there any other adjustment? No adjustment. Reserve and surplus they have given directly. How much it is? 5 lakh. Reserve and surplus is 5 lakh. Any doubt up to this? No. Non-current liability, as I told you, if you have debentures, long-term loans comes under non-current liability. Now, in this problem, you have only one, that is 10% debenture, that is 5 lakh. So, non-current liability in this 10% debenture, how much it is? 5 lakh. So debentures also over. Up to this, any doubt? No doubt. Now, creditors and bills payable, both we call it as current liability. We have to do working note for this. Now, working note 1, you have to do below this format. So, I have space here, so I am doing in the space itself. Now, current liability. Now, so what are the current liabilities we have in the question? We have creditors 2 lakh and bills payable 3 lakh. In this, creditors 2 lakh, bills payable is 3 lakh. So total how much it is? 5 lakh. So whatever 5 lakh you got, that is your working note number 1, and you have to mention that the current liability is 5 lakh. Current liability, working note 1, the amount is 5 lakh. So your first part is done. Any doubt in this? We have taken share capital as per the question, reserve and surplus as per the question. Long-term borrowings, 10% debentures, we call it as long-term borrowings. We have taken as per the question. Next one, current liabilities, we have done working note. As per working note, we got how much? 5 lakh, and we have written 5 lakh. Your liability is over. Now we'll move for assets. Now, first one is what? Fixed asset. In the question, we have fixed asset, how much? Yes. So these two are done. Fixed asset they have given directly, it is 15 lakh. So your fixed asset 15 lakh. Your fixed asset is done. We'll go for the next one. Trade receivable, short-term investment, cash and cash equivalent. All we considered as current asset. All we considered as current asset. Now, current asset, cash and cash equivalent. Along with this, you have short-term investment and bills receivable. We'll do working note for this. So, working note 2. So, what is the working note? Current asset. In this, we have bills receivable, short-term investment, and the last one is cash and cash equivalent. How much we have, we'll see. Receivable, how much we have? 5 lakh. Short term is 2 lakh, and your cash equivalent is how much? 3 lakh. 5 to 3. So this is 5 lakh, 2 lakh, and 3 lakh. What is the total? Total it is 10 lakh. Clear? So as per working note, what is your current asset? Yes, your current asset is 10 lakh. So your current asset is 10 lakh. Now you are done with your all filling now. Now we have to total of liability, total of asset. If it is proper, both the sides, your answer is correct. Now 10 plus 5, 15,000 plus 5, 20. 20 plus 5, how much? 25,000. Similarly, 15,000 plus 10,000. You need calculator for this? No. 15 plus 10 lakh, how much? Yes, 25 lakh. Your answer is done. 25 and 25. This is as per working note 2. So this is your complete 6 marks question with answer. So whether your income statement is easy or balance sheet is easy. Yes, your balance sheet is dead easy. Clear? We'll go for the next problem. So prepare balance sheet of White Limited. So what is the name you have to give? Balance sheet of White Limited as on 31st March 2018. Whereas balance sheet of White Limited for the year ended 31st March 2018. You have to mention that. Now, what is the first one? Inventory. Inventory means what? Stock. Stock means it is an asset. Equity share capital, liability. Plant and machinery, asset. Preference share capital, both are same. Equity and preference shares, both are same. You have to add. Both are same means both comes under capital. Now, this one and this one, not this one. General reserve, liability, creditors liability, provision liability, land and building, asset, cash at bank, asset, debenture. What is a debenture? Yes, it is a non-current liability. Remember this. Clear? We'll go for the answer. Yes. First thing, yeah, what you have to do? Balance sheet of, what is the name? Balance sheet of White Limited. For the year ended, 31st March 2018. This is the first thing you have to do. Once if it is done, what is the next thing? Shareholders fund. There are two things. One is equity shareholder, other one is preference shareholder. So we have to go for working note 1. We'll do working note. Working note 1. Share capital. Under share capital, we have equity share capital and preference share capital. So how much we have equity and how much we have preference? We'll check. Equity share capital you have around 16 lakh. Preference share capital you have around 6 lakh. So your equity is over, preference also over. Equity share capital 16 lakh and 6 lakh. Total is 22 lakh. What is the answer? 22 lakh. Now, your share capital as per note 1, the answer is 22 lakh. Now, what is the next one? Reserve and surplus. So, as per the problem, reserve and surplus, yes. General reserve is nothing but your reserve and surplus. Now, reserve and surplus 6 lakh. So, how much we should consider? 6 lakh. Your reserve and surplus is over. What is the next one? Yes, non-current liability. So as I told you, what is a non-current liability? One is your debenture and long-term loans or bank loans. Now, in this problem, we have what? Yes, we have debentures at the end. Debentures, how much we have? 12 lakh. We mentioned 12 lakh as debenture. Now, the last thing is current liability. In this current liability, what do we have? We have creditors, we have provision for taxation. If there are more than one item, what we should do? We should go for working note. We'll do working note, the answer we will write. Creditors 3,50,000, provision for taxation 2,50,000. First one, working note number 2. What is this? Current liability. Now, in this, first one is what? Creditors. Provision for taxation. Creditors is how much? 3,50,000 and provision for taxation is 2,50,000. 3,50,000 and 2,50,000. The answer is 6 lakh. So the same answer we have to mention. Your current liability as per working note 2, the answer is 6 lakh. Your liability part is over. Any doubt in this? No. So first thing, share capital we have done working note. Reserve and surplus as per the question exactly we have taken, and your non-current liability is nothing but debentures, and your current liability we have done working note. As per the working note we have taken amount. Now we'll go for the assets. Now what are the assets we have? Yes, we have land and building, is a plant and machinery. These two we call it as fixed asset. Now if there are more than one item, what we should do? Yes, we have to do working note. I don't have space here, I'll do working note here. Clear? For the liability I have done working notes here. For assets I am doing working notes here. I am not using one more sheet. Why? Because in a single sheet you will get your answer along with working note. Easy to learn. Now the working note for fixed asset, working note number 3 for fixed asset. So what are the fixed asset you have? The first fixed asset you have land and building, 26 lakh. Land and building you have 26 lakh. It is done. What is the next one? Yes, you have plant and machinery of 8 lakh. Now plant and machinery of 8 lakh. What is the total? 26 plus 8, it is 34 lakh. As per working note 3, your fixed asset is 34 lakh. Your fixed asset schedule number 3 answer is 34 lakh. Hope no doubts in this. So your answer 34. Fixed asset is done. Is there any non-current asset? What do you mean by non-current asset? Yes, if there are any investments or preliminary expenses, we call deposits, all comes under non-current asset. We'll go for the question. As per this, we have inventory, that is a current asset. Then we have cash at bank, that is a current asset. We don't have non-current asset. So non-current asset nil. And current asset, yes, we have. So it will be working note number 4. We'll do working note and we'll write down the answer. Working note number 4, current asset. In this, what are the current assets we have? We'll check that. We have cash at bank. How much cash at bank we have? 5 lakh. Cash at bank 5 lakh. What is the next current asset? We'll check. Next current asset, yes, inventory. Remember, inventory means your closing stock. 7 lakh. Inventory is 7 lakh. What is the total? Yes, your total is 12 lakh. Hope you understood how we found out the current asset, total of inventory as well as your cash and cash equivalent. So total is 12 lakh. We consider 12 lakh. 12 lakh is your current asset. So we're done with your problem. Now the balance is you have to total. If both the sides you get the same answer, your answer is correct. If the total is wrong, then your answer is what? Wrong. Now 22 plus 6, 28 lakh, plus 12, 40 lakh, plus 6, 46 lakh. Your answer 46 lakh. Now 34 plus 12, how much? Again 46. So your answer is 100% correct. So this is all about your balance sheet as per Schedule 3 of Companies Act 2013. So this is the end of your topic called financial statement of a company. So we completed 6 marks question. We completed your income statement as well as your balance sheet. From the next session, we'll go with the new topic as well as interesting topic. Thank you.